show for so long.
Oh,
we just
man.
love you.
Oh, I love you too.
She's
And
so
I remember
wild. I love it.
when you used to be a dancer on my Saturday night show.
I know. I remember you wanted aerobics. I don't know if you remember this, but you wanted aerobics, and so we put this routine together, and we tried to put in some dance moves and make it like into this dance production. And you walked in, and you're like, We worked on all this choreography. Rosanne walks in, she's like, I want jumping jacks. And I was like, you know what? I just stood there and said, I love her because, I mean, you know what you want, and you just went in there. And when women, it's funny because when women are strong and when women go in and say what they want, and it's a business, people consider them to be a bitch or whatever. And I just looked at you and I said, I love her because you're just doing it, you know? You're making things happen. I love it.
Somebody has to, for sake.
It's great. It's great.
Now, they don't think you're a bitch, though, because they're probably just staring at your the whole time. That's what pisses me off. It makes me so mad. I mean, that is the secret,
You look like you have big breasts.
I have
Rosanne.
the biggest breasts in the world.
So what are you talking about? I'm sure, you know, people are staring at yours, too.
You think so?
Absolutely.
Yeah, but I don't have, like, a waist or a butt.
You look good. We were backstage saying how good you look, really.
Thank you. What's it like to have, like, a perfect body, though? I mean, what is that like?
You know
I have
what?
to know.
I don't think it's perfect, so...
You don't think your body's perfect?
No,
Oh
no,
my
no,
God,
no.
no.
You should have heard me backstage. I'm like, I had Chinese food last... Because I try to eat healthy, but, you know, you have cravings, and I just say go for it, eat whatever. You know what I mean? You have to enjoy life.
Yeah, definitely.
So last night, I craved Chinese food, and I woke up this morning, like, swollen, you know, because it has MSG and all that stuff in it.
It's salty.
Said never again. So I've been, like, complaining all day.
You're
But
swollen?
they think I'm crazy. I feel like it, you know?
Are
like
your joints and
Yeah,
stuff?
my hands and stuff.
Those shoes are cute. I love those shoes.
Big shoes.
Oh my God, they're cute.
I like big shoes because I'm short.
Yeah, how tall are you?
5'4". Yeah!
Those are your lesbian fans. Are you married to Dennis Rodman or not?
No, we're not married anymore. No.
Because it was on.
Yeah, right for the lesbians, yes!
Because it was on again and off again.
Yeah, you know what? The divorce finally went through in October. And we were still seeing each other off and on, but we just decided right now it's better to be friends. You know, I mean, but we had fun. We had so much fun together. He's crazy. You know, we love each other, but we had problems too, so we just kind of decided to chill and be
Was
friends.
it like, did you go to the edge of, like, did you kind of lose your mind during this relationship, though? I mean, the both of you sort of lost your minds. I mean, it must have been like magic when you were alone.
Well, you know what? My mom died of cancer about 1.5 years ago, and during that time I met Dennis, and you know, it's funny because some people turn to drugs and alcohol, and I kind of like turned to Dennis, and he's like kind of like the person that, he's so much fun and so exciting and dangerous, and it really kept my mind off of dealing with the pain and the loss of my mother. So I was like so wrapped up into this, and then in the meantime we fell in love and got married, and it was crazy. But I mean, to set the record straight, we do love each other very much. But I mean, you can't change anyone, you know.
Yeah.
So
Isn't
you
it
just
sad
have to.
when you can't change somebody?
I know, it's better to control. Don't you want to control people?
Yeah.
God, don't
Did
you hate
you-
that when you can't change them and you're just like, all right, I have to just give up, I guess.
Was that? I so know that one when you're trying to control a guy and you think that you can at first, like you think that you can actually control the guy at first.
I know.
Because at first he is controllable.
Yeah.
Huh?
A little bit, yeah. Some of them.
But when does it turn?
When does it turn? I don't know. I think people are kind of the same. I don't know. I don't think people change that much. I really don't. But I think that
well, when they want
I think it's all in
no,
them.
they try to start defying you.
Right.
You know, like after about 2 months, they see how far they can push.
That's
to
true.
see how far you're going to let them go, just like a 2-year-old.
Exactly. So what I started
So as soon
doing was
as you give
suggesting
in-
it. I started suggesting it. Hey, why don't you go out tonight and get really drunk and hang out with your friends all night and have fun? No, I'm not going to do that. Next thing you know, they want to stay. So it's when you tell them not to do something is when they want to go do it. So I just kind of reversed it a little bit.
Yeah, I reversed it too, but then
Hey,
they
baby,
catch on after
go
about...
out, do whatever you want.
No,
Go get-
about 2 years they catch on.
Yeah, okay.
And then they go back to the other one. You guys went to jail!
Yeah.
Yeah!
I love that you went to jail.
But you know what? Let me tell you something.
What?
It was my mugshot was the best picture I'd ever taken in my life. I'm not lying. My manager called me up and she was like, you know, I hate to tell you this, but that's like the best picture I've seen of you. I want to use it to get you jobs to send out, you know? Because I had no makeup on. It was just, don't wear makeup, Carmen. We like you natural. So it was completely natural, and everybody just loved it. It was funny.
That's kind of like the bright spot in it.
Yeah, it really wasn't so bad. I mean,
Jail?
No, I was there for like 2 hours.
Oh,
Everyone
that's no big.
signed some autographs, you know. It was not even that big of a deal.
I only went to jail once, and it just scared the living.
It did. How long were you there?
Just a couple of hours.
Really? Did they put you in a cell?
Yeah.
See, they didn't put me in a cell.
Where'd they put you? Well, you're famous.
I was hanging out with the guards, the girls.
Hey.
And the girls
singing songs. We were singing, and I just said, you know what? This has already happened. I'm not going to get all upset over it. I'm going to be out of here in 2 hours. I mean, you got to go once. You got to experience everything. So, hey, I've gone once. I experienced it. Great.
Well, after you've slept with Prince, what do you expect?
I didn't sleep with Prince.
Did you never have sex with Prince? I'm going to slap you.
I should have right now.
I wouldn't. Did you know anything about him having sex?
No, I'd never watched him have sex or. Actually, I was 18, and he signed me to a record deal with his label. So I moved to Minneapolis and recorded with him. It was fun. Great experience.
Yeah. He is such a genius.
He is a genius. He really inspired me, and really, like watching him work in the studio, because he doesn't sleep. You know, he's constantly working, and I learned a lot from that. You know, I learned how if you know, no matter what you do, if you work hard, something good is going to come out of it. So you have to just try, you know, you have to just go for it.
Well, how come you don't have an album out, or are you doing music at all?
Yeah, I'm actually listening to demos right now.
Oh, that's good. Oh, my God.
That's
then
my
you'll
passion.
Listen, then you'll go and you'll start playing stadiums and stuff.
That would be cool.
Like,
I mean, that's...
Paula Abdul and Madonna and
There's
stuff.
nothing like being in front of an audience. I love that.
Have you ever been naked in front of an audience?
No, but you know what?
Yes.
It just kills me.
Yes! Yes, Carmen, go for it. Go, baby.
I mean, I've been naked in magazines. I did Playboy.
Yeah, you did
Posed nude for Playboy, which I'm thinking about doing again.
Oh, you've got to. How much are they offering?
A lot.
Is it over 1 million?
It's not about the money for me, though. It's more like, honestly,
for me it is.
I've done so many things and like not gotten paid anything for it just because it's something I want to do.
Well, you've got to start charging.
No, of course I'm going to get paid.
They offered me $1 million to be in Playboy.
Are you serious?
Uh-huh. So you've got to get more than that.
Did you do it?
No.
Why?
Because, you know, I want to, maybe if I hang out with you for a month, and you can, like,
we'll do
help
it together.
me,
We'll do it, like, back to back. We'll be in the same magazine.
Could you, like, help me get
do a cover together.
Now help me get my head to where I could, like, accept my body.
Really?
Yeah, because,
Why,
I mean,
you don't?
I wouldn't want anybody to see my body. What does it feel like to go around and show everybody your body?
It's fun. I like it. I mean, I've danced my whole life, you know, since I was 5 years old. So I'm kind of an exhibitionist in that way. Like, I just love to be on stage and dancing and performing in front of people. But I toured with Prince. I went on tour with him all over Europe on the Diamonds and Pearls tour. So I got a little tease of what it's like to be in front of thousands and thousands of people. So I have to do it again. That's my passion.
So you've got to work up that record thing.
I got to do it.
Definitely, because you are a great dancer. You're a great dancer.
Thank you so much.
And I really like knowing you. Now you've got to sign something for my husband because he thinks you're like the hottest chick in the world. And he even has your posters up in his garage. How gross is that? When I went up to the garage, oh, I almost fainted. It was just too much. It was too much. There was no pictures of me anywhere. Except for on the fridge door was a magnet of me when I was the witch in The Wizard of Oz. That's the only... I need help.
Well, we'll have to do Playboy and take care of that.
I should do Playboy.
You should do it. You should do it. But I've seen some really hot pictures of you all over in magazines and your body. I don't remember what you were wearing, but some little black number. You were working it. What are you talking about?
It's just big. Because what's your measurement?
I don't know. Like
I know
34, 25, 35, something like that.
Those are perfect, as are mine. You want to hear mine?
What?
45.
Yeah.
35, 44.
Yes!
Isn't that great? I love myself. We'll be back with more juicy details from Carmen Electra right after this. We're back with Carmen Electra. That's funny.
The movie is so funny.
Is the whole thing like that?
Yeah, it's a spoof on Scream, Halloween, all those scary movies that have been out. And we're making fun of it because you know how ridiculous it is in those movies. Like the girl's running and her top comes off, and it's just so silly. So we just took it to the next level. Keenan Ivory Wayans directed it, and his brothers are in it. Shannon Elizabeth from American Pie is in it. It's good. It's really funny, sexy, scary.
You're in a lot of movies lately.
Yeah, and I just actually finished shooting a movie called Perfume with Jeff Goldblum, and I play Omar Epps' girlfriend, and it's kind of like the hip-hop world meets fashion. So it was a great experience. It's improv. The whole movie's improv, so there's no script. I loved it.
Oh, I loved it. I did that in the
that.
one movie I was in, too. It was so much fun.
Yeah, because then you can go out afterwards. You don't have to go home and memorize lines.
Yeah.
You know, it's all improv, so hey, whatever happens the next day.
And show up.
Sure, why not?
Are you going to get typecast as a sex pot? Do you care?
I don't care.
Neither do I. Does Hollywood take you seriously?
You know what? I think that when you are a sexy girl and you've done Playboy and you're on shows like Baywatch, people don't. I honestly believe that. I think people look at you for one thing, and that's all right. You know, that's cool. I think you have to prove yourself even more, but then when you do, then you move on and you can have a long career and you can keep it going. I just think that most important, you need to just be yourself. If you're sexy, be sexy. If you're not, then don't. I mean, I remember I had people that worked for me that were, we have to tone you down. No, we don't want you to wear that. Next thing you know, I'm in a turtleneck. I'm not me. You know, I think you just have to be yourself and don't let anyone tell you who you should date, what you should wear. Be yourself.
Yeah, but I mean, come on. Look how you look saying be yourself.
This is how.
What if you were like really wrinkled up and like ugly and old and stuff like that?
Then I'd go get plastic surgery.
That's what I did.
Pull it back and tuck it in, whatever. Why not? If you want to do something, you should do it, you know?
You're a romantic, aren't you?
I am, yeah.
Are you seeing anybody new or
No.
looking for anybody?
Not really looking, you know, I'm just concentrating more on my career and myself. You know, for the first time, I've always had a boyfriend. I've just gone from one relationship. I mean, I've been in long relationships, like 4 years, but then I usually end up going right into another one.
Yeah.
And this is the first time that I'm taking time out for myself. And it's hard because I want to be with someone, but then at the same time...
Are you not having any kind of sex at all?
No.
Neither am I, and it's fantastic, isn't it? Can you believe it? You've got way more energy for your work.
Yeah, you think about sex more, I think.
Yeah, think about it, but of course, that's when it's best anyway.
Exactly.
You don't get any germs that way. Does it bother you when the media rags on you?
It did at first, yeah.
Everything really ragged on you.
I know. I got it hard. I mean, I went from everything being great, you know, my little job on Baywatch and working for MTV, and then I got involved with a person who is in the media a lot, and as soon as I was involved with him, all of a sudden it just went crazy. And I wasn't used to it, you know, and then I have my mom who was sick, and she'd get upset because she's like, that's not who you are. And, you know, she'd want to get on the phone and call someone and tell somebody off. I'm like, you know what, Mom, it's just a part of being in this business. And now, you know, you just get strong, you build up a tough skin, and you're like, hey, this is just what it's all about. And people, you still have your fans that love you, and there's some people that believe it, some people don't, and you just have to keep going on. You're not going to stop your life. I mean, I look at, like, little Britney Spears, who is getting slammed in the media a lot lately, and she's like a young girl, and she's great, you know? She's doing her thing. She's a great singer and dancer. She's successful, and people are always going to find something. So you know what?
Hey, wait a minute.
I wish you hadn't resorted to filthy
You're going to have to bleep it out.
I certainly wish you hadn't resorted to bad language there, young
Why?
lady.
I hear you do it all the time.
I never swear. Are you kidding?
I was backstage, and they said, Rosanne says the F word all the time. We have to bleep it out.
Your disease.
Thank you, Carmen. Thank you for being here.
So much
it was
fun.
nice to have you.
I had a great time.